Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another one of these Curse of the Dead God episodes. We've been having a bit of a bumpy time in this game. 6 seconds? I don't think that's nearly enough. Okay, so we're doing a long on Serpent Dungeon. And I'm going to try... gold weapon relic question mark? Let's start with gold. I think the stats are important. I think I might be underestimating how good the the stats are, but I find that relics also give stats. So, right? Why would you? Aren't they just pretty much the same thing then, except relics have a better chance of giving a secondary bonus? I feel like there's poison over there. Yeah, so what I wanted to say is we've actually been having quite a hard time at this game. Oh, there was no poison, so I was just freaking out from it. So. We've been having a pretty tough time, and I'm trying to stop that from happening. It ain't that easy. I think that's enough, probably. Yeah, enough. I think we've improved a lot at the movements and things like that. Sorry, I just had lunch, so some nice sandwich. Whoa, I did that last time as well. We have definitely been improving with the room-to-room combat. We take a lot less damage in general across the run, but we've been taking a lot of damage against the bosses. I think that's because, and I think I mentioned this in the last episode as well, I think it's because I just try and I attempt new things, you know? When I fight the bosses, or I try new things with new weapons or something like that, and then I just end up getting myself into trouble. You can time that right. That's cool. I actually just pretty much rolled back into that attack and just escaped with my life with luck, actually. Oh, you don't even need to roll past them, you just walk past them. I like the exclamation. Is honestly, this is the first time I actually realized that there's an exclamation mark above your head when you get enemies aggro. I did not notice that any sooner. What is your favorite console of all time? Hit me up with them PSPs. Hit me up with them. Ooh. I'm sure we'll have a few switches. Attacks from behind. Yeah. I'm sure I have a few switches, a few PSPs, probably some PlayStation 1. Because this is essentially just a question that means which console generation did you have the most fun playing your favorite games on? I think that's pretty much how this question should be phrased. Because that is essentially what the question is. Because if you're going for highest quality console, then probably be the first generation if they do everything correctly. So, yeah, I guess this question is, or the fourth generation. We haven't even played the fifth. So I guess that's what this question actually is. Which console generation had your favorite games on it? I was trying to get out of the freaking combo, but I just couldn't. Man, that was frustrating. Now we got one of those reflecty kind of girls here. Oh, that was too early. But like, barely too early. Now it's just you and me. Once again, we've already taken way too much damage. I mean, it's the second room. We've lost 260 HP. I'm gonna go for the parry shield. I think the parry shield just constantly has value. Not on any of the bosses, because none of them really do melee attacks. But on... in the grand scheme of... you don't... you're going to constantly be trying to trigger a parry. You're going to constantly be using it. And if that reflects damage, then you're constantly gaining from that. And I mean, the harder they hit, the harder they get hit and keep coming. Sorry, it's a bit of a twist up of a Rocky quote for you guys. So I think my favorite console or my favorite console, right, has got to be... I'm not much of a console guy, but my favorite console has got to be PlayStation 1. Yeah, it has to be PS1. Wouldn't have been 2. Because I played Diablo 1 on it. That is like my favorite memory of any console. I had a friend in primary school who lived like across. Okay, not across. I had a different friend who lived across, but oh, no, I messed up the timing. Let's just do that quick. I had a friend who lived pretty close, like let's say about half a mile, maybe a kilometer from a video game rental store or movie rental store, which also did video games. And that was my first experience with Diablo. Was on PlayStation. Walking to the video store after school, like 3 or 4 days in a row, just renting Diablo every time until we could actually finish it, and that was a really good time. And I didn't say I had a friend in the past senses and they passed away or something. We just aren't friends anymore. They ended up taking a different road in life than I ended up taking. Because I went to an English primary school. And so grade 1 through 7 was in English. And then I went to an Afrikaans high school. Which, the high school that all my siblings went to. I am the 4th child. I'm the 4th son. And let's not get hit on this room. How about that idea? Just not get hit on this room. Ooh, that was close. And so then I went to the high school as well because it just didn't make sense for my mother to drive to 2 different schools just because I wanted to go to an English school with my English friends. And then I went to an Afrikaans high school because I am technically Afrikaans. So I guess like language wise, in like the only thing I would want to add to my languages in South Africa would be something like Zulu. I think that would be, then I would be the penultimate language combination in South Africa. Afrikaans, English, and Zulu would be. I like the finishers cost no mana, to be completely honest with you. I think that might actually just be a weapon unique thing. Like, I think all the side ones have that. Yeah, having that as a third language for South Africa specifically would be amazing. But the language I'd actually want to learn to speak is Japanese. 100 and for sure. I hit shift. I swear to you, I hit shift both of those times. Yeah, Japanese would be top of the list for languages to learn. I think that'd be And not so I can watch anime without subtitles. We don't want to do that. No. Because actually just, I think it's an incredible language. It really is like a really beautiful language for me. I think it is... It sounds... What I mean, I should wait a while after eating. Shoot my videos like swimming. I should wait a while after eating before doing it. Anyway. So it probably has to do with the fact that I scoff my food down like an uneducated beast. Where was I? Languages. I would love to learn Japanese for the... I swear to Lords above, I am hitting the buttons. That is not good. Okay, things are going horrifically wrong now. I'm glad that this is happening. I absolutely love it when things go terribly wrong. Like 2 rooms before the boss after at least a decent, decent-ish performance, you know? I'm so done right now. I'm so over it. I took like 300 damage on this room, and all of it was due to my own stupidity. I'm so mad. In any case, Japanese has it's got such... I love the sound of it. I love the way that they describe specific, or the words they use to describe specific things. Also, big fan of that. Wait, now I can land every single parry? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Bugger off. Don't want your kind here. We don't have any poison though. But we don't have any poison though. Yeah, in all honesty, I'm gonna hit that button again. Yo, what does this do? Oh, it's a respawn. Yeah, hit me up with a respawn. Maybe this is what we finally need to actually complete a single bloody run. On a long difficulty. Long dungeon difficulty, I guess. Oh. If we don't take any damage on this room, we might stand a chance. If we do, we might be in trouble. Get you to half health. Get you to half health. Kill your wormy friend. Kill your wormy friend. Brace for the final wave. I don't like fighting the wormy dudes and the big dude at the same time. They combo very well, in my opinion. But I think... No, the reason I say they combo very well is that the big guy you have to hit so many... Oh, my lord, I need to sneeze. The big guy you need to hit so many times. We good? We're good. The big guy you need to hit so many freaking times. And the AoE around their attack is pretty tough. Yeah, it's just a straight up better version of our sword. Getting 20% base damage because we've got a shield as a secondary. We've got a very nice setup here. We just have a distinct lack of hit points due to my own shortcomings. And I have been struggling quite a lot against this boss in these past few runs we've done. I have been performing very poorly against this boss. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. I essentially died there. If anyone missed that, I died. That is why I now have more hit points than I had. I would have loved to have saved that for like the second or maybe even the third boss fight. But hey, using this incredibly powerful item on the first boss fights is fine by me. Really, I'm glad. I'm so happy about it. I was about to say we don't have a heavy weapon. We actually do have a heavy weapon. Yeah, the bow's dodges are so insanely fast. I'm expecting an attack at any moment, so I don't want to go in too close, because then I might screw myself over again. Ooh. Caught me on the edge of that last one. I can actually break these skulls, by the way. I learned that in this fight. But you guys might have just been yelling at me the entire time. Okay, we got this. She's almost dead. We didn't really see much there, which was a bit scary. Why finish this off with a bow? I do not have a valid reason for you. Because I can, I guess. I like swiftness. I like claws, but I really like the sword we have right now. The Siderunner seems like a cool sword. You can really like get in there to deal some really good damage. The only havens we have are these. Well, then in that case, hit me up with a haven, please. I'll take one. We also have a time challenge room. Near final breath, keep enemies inside. Speed. Your resolve. Maximum stamina is reduced by 1. Killing an enemy. The enemy weapon restores 2 stamina points. That is not good. That is not good in any way, shape, or form. Maybe with heavy weapons, that might be good in a way, shape, and form. Maybe. But I'm not going to be using many heavy weapons, that is. Okay. Let's focus up. Because we have full HP, we have good weapons, got a decent build, and now we're going to start fighting these super annoying tanky elites. So the more chance I get to focus up, better. There we go. Left or right? Go left. Do not know that all the time. Have I ever seen this room archetype before? Ooh. Where are we now? See new things every day. Oh, can please. Oh no. You are all a bunch of problems. Okay, dealt with one. That's what happens when you try and get too cutesy, man. Well, that's too easy. Oh, no. It was not easy enough. That looked really cool. Was it very good? No. But it looked really cool. Can't they deactivate when the fight's over? Please. That's so frustrating. I have the same issue with traps in Isaac. Where if a room never had combat in it to start with, every time you go through you'll still be suctioned in the wrong direction and nonsense like that. Unless it had a button or combat. Maybe they changed that. But it annoyed the hell out of me, and this is annoying me as well. If I finish the bloody room's combat, just disable the freaking traps. Hello everyone. Come here please. Yeah, we didn't get the oh right, there's so done. How done am I? Done. We've lost 491 hit. And this isn't even the hard part yet. This is still easy mode. You know what? If I can leave without fighting you guys, I will. I will find out where the door is and I will reach it without you. Without fighting you. No, it's short. Oh, that annoying thing healing them. I don't stand any chance. $383 HP. Are you kidding me, man? Hit him with the one, hit him with the other. Almost. We don't have any hit points. Good trees. Don't hit me, trees. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'll wait for a version of this game that's easier. And let's do that. Oh, look at that. We started playing slower and a bit more methodical, and all of a sudden we started beating the enemies. What a surprise. Stupid poison. Stupid poison. More stupid poison. Okay, I honestly forgot that traps, or that chests are trapped now. But I swear to God, I parried. That's just gonna be the title of this episode. It's gonna be, I swear to God, I parried. That's all the title of this episode is gonna be. I swear to God, I parried. That was an incredibly aggressive way to handle that enemy, but it felt right in the moment, and I feel like it paid off. Would be slightly stronger. Now it means every like final attack would be substantially stronger. Yeah, how can I not just do this again? Are we gonna get carried by these things? Bold offerings remove corruption. 5 corruption. No, that sucks. Alright, so we are just going to absolutely get absolutely get carried by the if we pick up one more curse. Wait, what are our curses even? Don't know if you can tell, but I'm focusing. Can you see the frown lines on my face? You, between her first hit and her second hit, you can't parry. I swear on my name as Pauly, you cannot parry between the first and the second attack. If you mess it up, you are just cursed for eternity. Don't hit me. I'm fragile enough in case you hadn't noticed. Yeah. I don't want any of these though. That is cool though, but don't want it. We're just going to run into the time room and then around. Oh, my hair looks like it. We're going to run into the time room and then just around. Quickly fix this because it's gonna bug me. Maybe. We will do one of these one day, I swear to you. We will. When the game releases its next DLC. Well, not DLC, next content drop. Hello, good sir. Do you remember me? I'm the guy that figured out that you can just bash and parry the living hell out of you. Sorry? That was what? Oh, so just... Apparently I'm just not allowed to parry after getting like... It's so infuriating. It took the most damage from the bloody temple. We would have had 800 more hit points if we didn't get hit by stupid traps. Oh, I guess poison also falls in that category. This is what this sounds really cool. Gone full blue, boys. Alright, but that is going to do it for our for this episode of Curse of the Dead Gods. I don't know if I'm improving in the game or not. I feel like I'm learning certain things and then the game just bashes me. From a different direction. I could have fought the boss in a different way. If I landed those parries, then yes, his attacks just got insanely fast all of a sudden. But that run was doomed anyway because we only had one curse slot left, so we probably would have ended up with full curse by the time we made it a decent bit into the floor after that. By the way, if you did enjoy this episode and if you did learn a little bit more about the game, hit the like button. If you want to see more of my content, hit subscribe. I'll catch all of you in the next episode.